But notice how he's not like doing that loading stuff that he was at first. So that's like the progress I'm looking for.
Hello everyone, we're really excited about this course. For the longest time, people were wanting us to videotape one of our seminars. Now this was just a one-day workshop. It was on leash reactivity. You'll notice there's actually not a lot of correcting going on during this course, because normally my courses, there's not a lot of correcting going on as far as the workshops, the seminars, the boarding trains. That's a very small part of it. The biggest part of it is the knowledge of knowing actually how to understand your dog better, and then the timing of the correction, but then all the other stuff that you need to do on a daily basis to work with your dog, to build a true relationship, to communicate with your dog, what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, and then understanding what's all behind that. And there's a lot of talking points in this course, and I'm really excited because I'm able to share lots and lots of knowledge. Sometimes people put too much emphasis on just the correction, which is important, but in the course of a day, it's like 3%. That's 97% of positive information that you're feeding your dog. And I really enjoy being able to document one of our seminars so people can actually see the flavor of a seminar. Now keep in mind, this is a problem-solving seminar. This is a one-day seminar. It stops the unwanted behavior. It teaches the owner then how to recognize the unwanted behavior. It teaches the owner also the daily homework that they need to do and they should be doing. This course does stress for a leash reactive dog, for a dog that is even pushy and snotty, for a dog that is quote unquote dominant, for a dog that's hard to handle. It absolutely will dramatically help you. So we're excited. You've been asking for it, and here it is. So enjoy. Love you all.
My dog is actually very smart. I'm sure everybody says that.
Why don't we just text him to tell him to stop doing it? Okay.
So I don't normally shock him. I've been using the tap function on leash walking.
But that's still the shock.
But no, right, I'm saying. So, but he knows.
Wait, hold
what
on.
this
The
is.
vibrate or the?
It's tap.
Oh, that's vibrate.
Yeah, it's like a vibration.
Go to shock.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying he knows what this is. I saw him just look at it. Like
Yes.
he sees this come out and he's like, oh, this is a different thing.
So what you don't,
Should I hide it? Sometimes I'm.
you could, but what I don't want you to do is go behave or else. Behave or else.
We'll only put the collar on when the dog is listening.
Right. Right. That's when they get collar smart. Yeah.
Reading, exactly. The
Right.
color, the whatever we're doing.
Right.
He changes.
That's why.
Sees it.
That's
If I were to forget it,
you can hold it in your hand. You can hold it in your pocket. You can do whatever you want with it. Hold on. Speaking of pocket, I've got. Is this you? Okay. So you can. What I don't want people to do is, because some of our people will do this. If you don't stop, I'm like, what are you threatening your dog for? Like they've already done it. Nail them. Or you lose credibility. Okay? So just be like, boom. Okay? So this guy right here, come here, sweetheart. Come on. Yep, I'm your favorite one. You can sit down. Yeah. Okay. And a lot of people will be like talking about positioning. Like theoretically, the prong should be above the remote. It's like it just gives us the most control, but it's not the worst thing. Everybody, every once in a while, they'll see a photo and they'll be like, "That's wrong." It's like whatever. Okay, dog feels no. That should have been you. Yeah. So, come here, sweetheart. Face the other way. Okay. So, see that? Do we all know what loading is? Yeah. Loading is that. So here, if I'm looking at you now, hey, how's it go? Okay, that's what you want to stop. That's why in a lot of the videos that you see, like especially the hate videos, those edited ones, I'm hitting dogs just looking lovingly at their owners. I'm like, no. The 20-minute video shows the dog attacking other dogs. But why would I wait until you were in full-blown attack mode before I freaking said no? Let me get you, let's get a dog that's not totally out of control. Do we have one in the room? Oh, he's out of control though. So let's watch. So I'm going to bonk. Okay, I'm going to bonk your dog. Is that okay? Okay. When am I going to bonk this dog? I'm going to bonk this dog. See that right there? Okay. No. Like, why would I wait till farther? We already know. Like I don't know if any of you were here at the beginning, but no, we were all here. If you were here at the beginning, we already saw this dog's behavior. We know what this dog is capable of doing, and he's wearing a muzzle for a reason. It's like, so good. Okay, where's my valuable person? I became valuable.
That right there.
Yes.
That is what I want so bad.
Okay, and guess what? Guess what we never teach? With a hot dog on the head, look at me. Yeah. No, but dogs look at us. Why? We become valuable. Yeah. So the bonker at the right time, which is pre-explosion, is going to be your most powerful tool. Okay? So how do you set that up? Does your dog look out windows? Yep. I'm not against dogs looking out windows. What's the dog looking for? Bingo. So you can correct that.
So front door, for instance?
Dog barks at the front door.
Well, we don't ever let him look out because he'll go crazy.
So at the beginning, set it up though. We'll let the dog,
So let him look.
then correct. You have to set these dogs up for failure. Or how are they going to know? How are they going to ever know? Your curfew's at midnight. They come home at 12:30. You can't go out for a month. What? Could have avoided that. So now the child learns that how to avoid discomfort, which is the lack of going out with your friends. So give them your cell phone for a week. They'll be like, Dad, just beat me. Give me my cell phone back. So they can do the pre-walk bonk, which means, come here, honey. So you're at your front door. I'm not going to do it right now, okay? And the dog explodes on the walks, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's a given. Okay, so then it's fair to do what we're going to do. You walk up to the front door. Does the dog stick its head out, like look around? Bonk. For just putting his head out the door? Yeah. Because we know, well, you're an alcoholic. Why would I let you go into a bar? What do you order, soda water? No. Why are we letting these dogs practice what we're trying to stop? Now, we do set them up to fail, but it's like, let's start you at the front door. This is the way the walk's going to look. All right? Now, I just talked about not using this as to threaten a dog. We do have some clients that walk around like this. And at the beginning of your journey, I really don't care. If that's what it takes to get this dog to stop exploding, to build new patterns, you go right ahead. But now we've got a dog that's definitely calmer. Dramatic change from when he first came in. And we're putting more pressure on the dog. So let's get Pee-Pee Pants back in his kennel.
He's redirected.
Redirect, yeah, yeah. That's Redominant Dog Collar, which will show you what it does. Yeah.
He's redirected his bite with just a prong collar.
Yeah.
Right.
So he gets ramped. That's why this setting the tone at the beginning is going to help.
So we've walked with the bonker.
Yeah.
But you run out of bonkers because it goes everywhere.
Right. So that's why you bonk. That's why, again, at the house, you should be holding your dog super,
Yep.
Does the dog know down?
Yes, but it's inconsistent.
Okay, come here, sweetheart. So can I correct him for, how long have you been working on down? Okay. So then it's fair to correct him on, it's fair to correct him for not downing. Okay, so down, no. That was not much of a correction, but it's like, no, correct. And then with your dog at the house, you should be doing things like, hi, honey, hey, sweetheart, roll a ball, run past, throw food on the ground. Because I didn't tell you have a release word, right? Okay, I didn't tell you that you can get out of down. no, correct. All the things that would make your dog like, hi honey, no. That's it for Gus too, all those things.
I think with us is with him is the lack of the proofing, because he's pretty food motivated. So
Right.
when we work some of the obedience commands.
Food should be it's been 2 years, food should be out of the picture by now. So take food out of the picture. Now it's just like, well, how do you get I just did a post on this yesterday, I think. Avoiding the correction is the motivator. Which a lot of people are like, that sounds mean. I'm like, no. We started the dog on food. So why is your walk going to be good? Why are you not going to be leash reactive? Why are you going to not bite people? To avoid the consequence. Where's the best way to start teaching that? On basic obedience. Because now my no has power. The hardest place to train no is when the dog is freaking exploding on a walk. They're already drunk. They're not going to listen to you. So now notice this dog's energy over just an hour. It's already like, because we've been correcting for every single thing consistently. You can't do that. You can't do that. Literally, I haven't given this dog, other than come here, sweetheart, there hasn't been any praise. Because why? He's already trained, but he has bad behaviors. So what do? It's like you're trained, so you don't get corrected. And if you get a bad behavior, you get corrected. So now it's all about avoiding the correction when you have a fully trained dog.
So in the house, you could just be with the leash, just like you did.
Keep a leash on him. Yeah.
Collars.
Yep. But also, because I think if you use the remote, it might ramp him up on the nose. Okay? Let's get one more dog that's not too explosive. What's up with, who owns that fluffy dog? That Akita? Is that Akita? How's he?
He's all right.
Will he walk by here without exploding?
I'm not quite sure. My guy's pretty calm.
Okay, let's get your dog.
Why do you let go of the bonker?
Good question. With puppies, usually, I'll just like on the nose. It's more because it's a flying object. Dogs hate projectiles. It's like, is it, like put it this way, this on 100 didn't have an effect on this dog, but a freaking soft towel did. So you know it's not a pain thing. It's just like surprise, the sound it makes, the feeling it has, the sudden like, what the hell? So by releasing it, you get the biggest effect. But for puppy bite, like puppy, I'm talking like 14 weeks and younger, I'll just say no, boom. In our nail cutting class the course that we just did, dog was being a jerk on the cutting table, no, boom. Yeah. But usually the best thing is you're standing right next to him like this, let him load, no, release. That historically has the best effect. And this dog, the first couple times I did it, didn't care as much. Now the dog cares way more. All right, okay, yeah, go ahead. Come here, sweetheart. Yeah, just don't come too close. Okay. So he's just looking, he's looking. So right there, we saw the intent, right? At the beginning it didn't look so bad, but then it was like, you know. Good. So now I see that? Good. Good. And that's not you're the best dog in the world good. It just means good. Marker, yeah, that's it. That's like good. Like, that's what I want you to do. I'm important. That's not important. But we want dogs to make better choices on their own. Like I want to be like sitting down somewhere, you're here with no, at the beginning we put you on a tie back, obviously for safety, but it's like, I want you to make better choices on your own. Right now, I have to control every movement. Good. Now you're making me nervous. Look away. Good. Don't you love them? Okay. So walk around again. Now let's see who he looks at when they walk around. Let's see if he looks up at me. Good. Okay, there we go. I have become relevant. Guess how I became? Think about this. I became relevant because all I've been doing is correcting him. Like, but doesn't that destroy the relationship? Like, that's the narrative. It destroys the relationship. It makes the relationship better.
No, I agree. I full-heartedly agree.
It's like this dog. We had a terrible relationship coming in. Now, like, I can start building on this. Every client that we work with has a crappy relationship with their dog, or they wouldn't be here. That doesn't mean they don't have their 90% good stuff, but that 10%, that 5%, those are game changers. Like, Gus is probably good a lot of the times. Yeah. You do fun stuff with him. Yeah. You said you have a dock? Does that mean you live on the water?
Yeah, we just run all the time.
Yeah. You guys have a great life. Until. That's why people hire me. 5%. But it swims in the water. You know, I don't know if you have a boat or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great freaking life. But guess what? You can't bite people. That's a deal breaker for most people. So, good. Good. Walk by again. And notice my leash. It's loose, but I'm ready. But I'm not like, okay? Good, good. Have your dog come right over here. And put your dog, let's see, right. Put him in a down.
Sit. We don't know him down yet.
I'll put him in a sit. Good, good.
Did you guys see where he thought about it for a split second?
Yep.
He made the
And
choice.
take one step that way from your dog. Let's see if you stay. Yeah. Okay, right there. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So I'm going to see how this plays out. And this is what I want you to do this time. I want you to walk between the pole and this dog. So here, yep.
With him?
No, just drop the leash and leave him there. Yes, with him. So, ears went back. That's better. Better. A lot of people would say that's bad. I'm like, what do you mean that's bad? What do you want the ears to freaking go up and then him to like get crinkle forehead and then like to move forward? That's bad. They'll say, oh, he's scared. Well, maybe he is. But he didn't freaking lash out. Good. And he's learning respect with a complete stranger. So that's where he's going to learn it with you. Yeah. Good. Good. So this is how we start. So imagine this for the next 3 months. Not just this exercise, but a lot of the same conceptual things. Okay? Everything.